I'm gonna play Minecraft while I do this,
Sure.
so I might stutter a little bit.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Be as relaxed as possible.
Oh, don't worry, I'm in a very comfy state of mind.
Good. That's good. As am I. So,
Oh, do you like my profile pic, by the way?
let me see. Uh, just. Oh, yes, the 77. Very nice. I do
Yes,
like it.
it's my uniform's collar tab.
Beautiful. So, everyone, to everyone who's watching, thank you for joining us. I'm here today with a good friend of mine, Aspen. Aspen, just say hello. Maybe introduce yourself if you can.
There. I don't really know what to say.
Oh, sure. Yeah, well, my friend Aspen, he's very big into militaria and history and all things related to maybe, I guess, history and politics regarding the
I'm
West
more
and
of a
even
fan.
beyond that.
I'm more of a fan of geopolitics than like partisan shit.
Right,
Simply
right.
because like partisan shit's gotten really autistic, and this is coming from an autistic.
Yeah, dude, yeah. So am I. I find geopolitics much more fascinating than.
Except when people are just like using it as an excuse to shill China
Yeah, 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 exactly.
or the United States or some
Yeah,
shit like that. Like,
yeah.
but yeah. So, what are we talking about today? Do you think?
Well, today I just wanted to give you this platform, this chance to call out those who express ideas or feelings that could be considered francophobic and maybe dispel some of the myths around France, in particular their military history, as
Yeah.
well as their geopolitical history, especially within relation to the United States. So you have the floor, really. Um, Go ahead.
Uh, I mean, I don't know what to say really.
Oh well,
Like, what's
just
the
okay.
subject?
Sure, I guess I'll set it up for you. Um, there's this idea that well, this kind of flawed idea, but quite unfortunately perceived idea that um, Americans dislike France and France in return dislikes Americans. Um, of course,
You
we
know,
yeah.
I've seen the complete opposite on both ends. Honestly,
What
both
do you
both.
mean?
I think both LARP is like really disliking each other, but like they really do like each other. Like
So it's
I've
like
noticed.
tsundere?
I mean, I'm not gonna reference Training May, but
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, pretty much that. Just I've noticed that like I think if anybody's the jerks in this situation, I think it's the Americans
Hmm.
because the French actually kind of hold Americans in really high regard. I actually think I think that's part of the reason why not just French people, but like a lot of different countries sort of like milk the U.S.'s flaws, despite them having as many flaws as us, kind
Exactly.
of thing.
Hmm.
It's just I think they view us in too high of a regard, and they'll go from thinking we're a utopia to a dystopia without realizing we're just a normal nation like them.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I find that similar too because um on let's just put it this way, on the websites that we frequent,
Yeah,
banter is very, very common. In fact, you could say bantering and roasting each other.
banter is like the most famous thing. Yeah,
Yeah, of course,
and
it's the
I've noticed
backbone.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've noticed that a lot of American, not me, but like a lot of Americans are like really bad at it.
Yeah, well, Americans are very prideful people, and when you have a lot of pride, you tend to get hyper defensive. Um, so when you get hyper defensive, you let your emotions
You're the
consume
best
you,
here.
and yeah, yeah, and when you respond to someone, let's say hypothetically, someone insulted the American military, instead of jokingly insulting their military back or something as a joke, you attack them personally, their race, all these attributes about them that they can't control. And I
Yeah,
do see this with Americans, but I also think it has to do with the fact that Americans are the most I guess you could say, abundant nationality on the internet. So when you're the most of
That
something, it's like
yeah,
you believe that you run the place, you know?
and I think this is doubly warranted with like America inventing the internet and like it really starting in America. I know some people are going to say like, well, the computer was technically invented in England. Yeah, yeah, I'm well aware. The internet had its start in America.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
originally used as a communication hub between universities
Well,
in
yeah,
America.
you're absolutely correct. You're 100% correct. The internet is wholly American. And again, that just goes into what I said. When you basically have a monopoly on something, even though you didn't invent it, it's going to seem that it's going to be like people are going to think that it's theirs. So it gives Americans kind of free range in a sense. They believe
Internet
that.
has done good for a lot of things. Like I've linked up with a lot of French people that way, for example.
Right,
I don't
right,
think
of
I could in
course.
any other way. I think another godsend is Google Translate. I know it's broken
Hmm.
and not entirely accurate,
It's very
but I think
good at what it
but I think
does.
it's a very good way to casually communicate with people.
I think of all the inventions, you're absolutely correct. Google Translate, all these translation tools are probably the most magnificent example of what the internet can do and the technological advancements
The
in
problem
general.
is, yeah. Uh, Another thing too is, as I mentioned, Americans don't really have a banter culture.
Hmm. Well,
Like,
African Americans do, funnily enough.
well, yeah, African Americans, but like white Americans, which are like the dominant group of people, and contrary to proper myth,
Yeah,
they're not going anywhere anytime soon.
right, right. It's just today because the birth rate numbers came out for 2020. Um, and it was being shilled on Int, and they were saying things like, "Oh, it's over," and I'm
For
like,
who? By nationality?
Yeah, by nationality,
Oh
yes."
yeah, dude. Like I'm kind of worried for the Chinese. I've said this plenty.
Hmm.
Like people are scared of like, oh yeah, base Xi is gonna rise, or oh no, evil Xi is gonna rise. And it's just like, no, I'm genuinely worried for the Chinese people because they're good people, and like the circumstances coming their way are. I'm not sure if they can avoid them at this point.
I agree. I agree. I mean, it's a shame that China has been vilified in the manner it has. I mean, sure, they do some really awful things. I'm speaking about the government.
But yeah, so does America.
Right, right, of
It has
course.
nothing to do with the Chinese people.
Right, we're not. Yeah, yeah. The Chinese people are good people. Asians in general are really kind people, but this idea, this myth that China is somehow going to rise and overtake the U.S. has been propagated to such an extent.
You
Even
know,
media outlets are picking up on it. And
I think one issue is like I do think China will be the most powerful country in the world at
really,
some point in the future, but I don't think it'll be for a very long time. I think what we're seeing right now is sort of a transition from a monopolistic world to like a more balanced type of world. And I don't even think it's multipolar because, uh, like, a lot of the countries we consider great powers, like Europe or Russia, like they have very dire demographies, but like they have a lot less of a future than China has.
right, right. I mean, that's the thing. China,
So
this
really, the world is. Uh, we all talk about China, but the truth is, the world is morphing into into a Sino-American world.
right, yeah.
So, like, I don't think America will be the hegemony forever, but I do think it will be a superpower for quite a long time. I actually think America is evolving into something similar to China in relation to most of East Asia, but instead of East Asia, it's Latin America and Europe.
That's interesting. I actually always did want to ask you that. How long do you think America will reign for? Do you think it'll be over 1,000 years?
Uh, I think what will happen is, well, I think America over time will get more homogenous, not less.
Mm-hmm.
Not just due to, I think the black minority will always exist because they've always been a long and proud people that don't really intermarry much. But
Yeah, yeah.
I think this Hispanic white uh, like this white Americans and like a little bit with the Hispanics as well. It's just like they're like mixing at very fast rates. Like you could say like, oh yeah, well blacks they're marrying white women or some other racist spiel, but like statistically, it's actually white men that intermarry more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm aware
Like
of it.
I don't understand why people like shit on white women about this. Like it's white men that do it.
Oh no, no, no. Yeah, dude. It's I guess it's not necessarily. I think so. When it comes to this whole, black men are marrying white women. I think the reason you and I, like you and I, think that is because we frequent int and the like. So
Yeah, it's
that's
just like it's
yeah. I guarantee
just
most people
a lot of
online.
those people are cucks. Like I promise you, they're cucks, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're definitely cucked, but also at the same time, like even on other places in the internet, they don't talk about that stuff. It's uniquely on int.
Not even on it. It's just like I've noticed Poltard's doing it a lot more.
Oh well, Pole is a very special place.
Oh yeah, it's all fucking Mudslaw. It's all
Yeah,
fucking Mudslaw. Dude, it's all fucking insecurity.
yeah.
Just like if you want to marry, like if you love the guy, just go for it. Don't listen to some dumb ideology. I have read texts about a guy who really I have read stuff about like people who like really love their wives, but then they go on Poll or some other image board site, and then like they divorce their wives because they think their kids are gonna be these like fucking abominations.
What the
Fucking
heck? Is this true?
I have actually seen this before. It is absolutely true. I don't think it happens a lot, but
It's
yeah, I do think it's
man.
true. But it's disgusting. It's just like if you fucking love the woman, go for it. If you don't love the woman, don't go for it.
Of course.
It shouldn't be about the race.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we place I think way too much importance on race, especially within the
I
era that
think
we're
it's just
living in.
I think it's because I think on the leftist end, whites are having a very puritanical reaction to their past because for all intents and purposes, they really like black and brown people now.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah.
but like because they look at their past, they look at what their ancestors did. It's just like our ancestors were fucking evil. We're fucking evil.
Yeah.
Like there are very few radicalized minorities compared to radicalized whites on the matter.
Right. 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 I
Like
mean,
minorities really just do their own thing.
when you're the majority and have been, I guess, the dominant cultural majority for, I don't know, hundreds of
Ever.
years now, you tend to get paranoid quite easily and wary of quote unquote foreign influence. Of course, there's those who are going to welcome it and accept it and integrate it
Like
into part of their.
here's
Yeah.
the thing with the like blacks have always been like a really dominant part of American culture, despite being a minority.
Uh huh. Yeah, of course. They've been a minority, but man, they've influenced American culture.
They punched way above the middle class, and that's impressive.
Oh
They
yeah.
should genuinely be proud of themselves for that. I'm surprised. Like I feel like it's only like Google that gives them the attention they deserve, or like these other neoliberal corporations, but it's not really honest,
No, no,
is
no,
it?
no, no. It's not honest at all. It's very dishonest, in
It's
fact.
it's like it's very virtue signaling and
Mm.
like trying to sow division more like, but they genuinely do like they've contributed a lot, and like I think a lot of people underplay them.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh no, Black African Americans have done so much for this country culturally. In a sense, they're America's biggest.
Well, I just call them what they are, Americans.
They are Americans, of course. I.
But like it'd be a lot, but so many people have trouble digesting that. They have as much of a stake in this nation as whites do. That's the thing
Oh
that people don't
yeah,
understand.
they
I
didn't
think
choose to come here.
they didn't, and not just that. Like some people treat them like the fucking goths or vandals or some shit. It's just wild. They
How?
have as, they
Yes,
have as much of a stake in this society as we do.
absolutely, I don't understand how anyone could treat them as literal invaders when we're when white people were the one who invaded their countries.
I don't even think it was white people. Like, it was just like slavers.
Slavers, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't even white people. White people just bought them. It was actually. I think there were like multiple expeditions.
Hmm.
Like it was a mix of like European and local and Muslims, like just sort of all in tangent. I'm not saying any of those groups are like take 100% of the blame at all.
Right.
Uh, and some people will be like, "Oh, it was Africans catching Africans," or "Oh, it was fucking Muslims. They're fucking evil." No, that's stupid. That's
Yeah.
dumb.
No, yeah, exactly. It is. It's really stupid to think like that, I think.
Yeah.
But in a strange way, not only I feel, first of all, I feel very bad, not in the sense like I'm a self-hating person or virtue
No.
signaling. I feel bad in that it's true that they have unfortunately held the short end of the stick for such a long time, despite all they've done for this country. That we've had, I hate to, in a sense, kind of like state the obvious, but we've had generals, servicemen, and women. I think there's, if I'm not mistaken.
A lot of the really famous World War II veterans are black.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Oh no! But guys, if they found out about like all this shit that the Allies and after World War II, they would side with the Nazis because I'm a fucking radicalized, mentally ill idiot on the internet. And I think my opinion matters above what they actually fucking say.
Why would they side? Yeah, why do people say that? Why in the world would they side with people who openly call them Untermensch and subhuman and the like? It doesn't make sense. I've always seen that as, like you said, just radicalized idiots coping. That's really it.
Just like most of these people are fucking trash.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like, oh, they're heckin' white trash arena or
Yeah.
black trash arena.
Just trash in general.
But there's just fucking. It's fucking. The, I really dislike online radicals, not because like they're not because they're like radicals, not because like they hate the government, but like I hate them because they're all mentally ill and like non-coherent, and like their existence is merely determined by Twitter algorithms.
Yeah, dude.
Because
It's
I guarantee you, if Twitter didn't exist, they'd be much more productive members of society. Or not even more productive members. I mean, they could have ended up like Christian for all I know. And I wouldn't be shocked if quite a few did.
that would be a tragedy on the highest scale. But I do have a question for you. Would you say out of all, what would you say is worse? And I know this is kind of a very subjective question, but what do you think has been more damaging, Reddit or Twitter?
Reddit or Twitter? Probably Twitter.
Why?
I think while Redditors are annoying and cringe, I think they're quite a bit more civilized.
Sorry, just give me 1 second.
You're good.
Well, yeah, Twitter is just this. I don't know. It's just a cesspit, in my opinion.
It's just like, it's all the worst parts of the internet. Like, you got these fucking mentally deranged leftists with these ideas that will never be practical.
Sorry.
Like, don't get me wrong, leftism can do good for the
Of
world.
course, of course.
But, like, a lot of these people, like, it's just not practical.
You know, it's very interesting, and I want your opinion on a theory that someone told me yesterday. Are you familiar with who? It's funny. I forgot his name prior to me changing his name. Do you remember the Argentine guy?
Yeah, I remember him.
Well, he said that, and he said this is very interesting, and I did want to talk to you about this, but I never had the chance to bring it up. He said that the world, politically, socially, culturally, will move further left. He framed it.
Oh, I remember this. I remember what you're talking about. I do agree with this,
Uh-huh.
at least in the context of Western civilization.
I see. But
because Western civilization. Here's the thing. I think some ideas like maybe like transgenderism, or like the land back shit. Like I don't think that's entirely practical.
right.
Like I think it'll be leftism, but I think it will be like a practical leftism. You have to remember, like in the 20th century, not every delusional leftist idea made it through. There's only a couple. Like I think something like say the welfare state. I could see that becoming a lot more normal.
The welfare state? Yeah, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah,
But
but something like I don't know if transgenderism is gonna last.
are you sure about that? I might have
I
to
don't think it's entirely sustainable.
I might have to disagree because, I'm not arguing whether or not it's sustainable, but I'm more so arguing about acceptance. Um,
I think it'll be accepted, but I don't think people. I just here's the thing with like yes, it's gonna move further left at some point, but it's like how it's gonna move left. It's just like it's sort of like waves on a graph,
mhm.
if that makes any sense. Like
I could kind of see
you
that.
know you know how there's like an upward trend, but then there's ups and downs as there's an upward trend.
Right.
There's gonna be some backlash at some point. Like remember, not every ideology of the 70s and 80s survived.
No, yeah, of course, I'm aware of that. Um, that is
So
true.
like
Wait, but could you give just an example of one of these ideologies from the 70s and 80s that didn't survive, just
uh
for the
like
two viewers who are watching us?
who's watching this?
I have no clue. It's just as we have two viewers. I don't know.
Well, probably. I know black nationalism was a lot more common back in the day in La Raza, and I know there's people LARPing as like La Raza still exists. It doesn't fucking exist. I've
Yeah,
never met a fucking Chicano that gives a fuck about that.
a sort of like pan Latin Americanism.
Yeah, or like a pan Southwestism.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that it probably would be a nation of non-suffering because it's in such a beautiful location.
Oh, of course. Yeah, one of the most beautiful places on earth, really.
Yeah, but it's just not that practical.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, those ideas like they did not survive the test of time, and I don't think these ideologies will survive the test of time either. However, I think there will be certain elements that will survive. Like for instance, like I don't think the acceptance of race is going anywhere.
The acceptance of race. Ooh,
Yeah, like white Americans used to be the most racist people on earth by a
right,
long shot.
right,
I think we were only beaten by the South Africans.
right.
It's true though.
You're right. You actually are. Yeah.
The South Africans, and but like I said, like I've read a lot of like statistics and like done a lot of the math.
Mm-hmm.
Like this like whole thing that like these people shill on about the white minority.
Right.
Like I think like I'm pretty damn certain it's fake at this point due to a lot of flaws in the argument.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure that like just due to how they're spread and like just the methodology of the census, like I think whites simply because they're less urbanized compared to minorities
Mm-hmm.
are a lot not horribly, but they're pretty undercounted. And then you have all the fucking white people, like functionally white, that would like call themselves white under any other circumstances.
Right.
They're identifying different on the census. It's just like how does Native American double in population when they have the most fucking abysmal fertility rate?
Yeah. Exactly. It doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense at all.
There has to be some shiftiness happening behind the scenes
And,
now.
and I don't think it's like this anti-white thing. I think it's because like it used to be like that. Like society forced people to be, white,
Right.
and now it's just like society is like it's having a very puritanical backlash to that idea. So it's just like
Yeah.
no, you have to be minority.
Yeah. It's
So Americans, I think Americans are like reverse Brazilians, kind of, where it's just like people are like, oh, it's going to turn into Brazil. No, I actually think Americans now are reverse Brazilians. a predominantly European country, or a predominantly white country,
That
that LARPs
LARPs is
as
brown. Yeah.
compared to Brazil, which is a predominantly brown country that LARPs is white.
Man, that needs to be a topic, man. The Brazilian question, the BQ, because these guys, I don't know if it's an inferiority complex. I don't know if it's because they want to be white so badly that they're willing to disparage Americans constantly.
I have literally heard people say that like they've almost killed themselves over not being white. It's disgusting. Fucking
Brazilians in
horrible.
particular?
Yeah, Brazilians. And it's just like, dude, what the fuck? Like, why would you? It's not. I'm not laughing at them. I'm
No, of
genuinely
course not. Of course not. It's just I'm laughing at not the fact that they would kill themselves, not the action, but the fact that it's just so ridiculous. You know, it's not something you would ever think would
like. I
happen.
don't want like. I didn't ask to be white, and I don't think they asked to be what they were.
No, of course not. They should be happy with who they are.
Exactly. Like if you, like I've seen the reason why I fucking hate Nazism so much is because at the end of the day, like the core demographic is like self-hating mixed race people.
Right.
Like that, they're probably a third of all like fascists. Like they hate themselves.
Of course. No, of course. You're absolutely correct.
It's disgusting.
No, you're
It's
absolutely.
and I'm not saying these people are disgusting because they're not, but it's just disgusting that like this religion of self-hatred is, and I am calling it for what it is, a religion.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello.
Oh, hello. I don't know if you know
Hello,
this.
Yeah, we're on a
gentlemen.
podcast.
We're live right now, right, Garfield? You're on my YouTube channel.
Oh, right. What do you? Is this like a live
It's
stream?
just a
This is
little.
a pod?
Yeah, we're just live streaming. It's just a little podcast we were doing. I'm just streaming a video game while we talk. Really.
I'm playing video games
I see.
too.
What are you guys talking about? What are you guys like discussing at the moment?
We kind of got into like why I dislike
Mexicans?
not Mexicans, but fascists.
We'll talk about that
Oh,
soon.
right.
We'll talk about the Mexican thing soon.
Yeah, they sort of hold inconsistent views, and like the thing with fascists and these super radical retards is that like, what am I allowed to say retards?
Yeah, you can say whatever
Yeah,
you want.
dude,
Just
I'm fucking autistic. You can say
Okay,
retard all
cool,
you
cool,
want.
cool. The thing is that like they're also radical and they're also extreme. They for them finding common ground is like you know, they all have these different factions and stuff, and it's just so broken up. It's like
It's so
it's very
decentralized.
inconsistent, their views. Yeah, of course. I mean, of course, you know, in center left and center right politics, of course there is a bit of decentralization, but it's they roughly sort of all believe in like pretty common mainstream
And
things, right?
also, interestingly enough, it's just like there's a lot of them are gay. Notice
yeah,
that.
that
Yeah,
is.
a lot of them are like, a lot of them do like they're like closeted homosexuals for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why this is the
Like
case.
they
They're all
hate-
trans
they
or
hate-
gay. They hate gay people, but like they want to suck off like 20 cocks.
Or like be a cute little femboy type shit.
Something like that. Yeah.
It's like I don't know why they're like this. Like, what's the benefit?
Attention, perhaps.
Like,
I feel like
are they
they're like
attention whores, or are they just deeply insecure?
there was that black, what was it? He was like some half German, half he was half German, half like African, and he fought in the like the Yugoslav wars of the 2000s, something like that. And he fought like he was on like the Croatian side, and he it was like just some black mutt. He was going around just like murdering Bosnians and shit. And he said that it felt good because like you know, it felt like he belonged somewhere, murdering Bosnians.
What is this? Is this true?
And and this guy he eventually you know, confessed and for his crimes in that, and he said that he was like a fascist, he was like a Nazi.
Just
And he
like,
said that the only reason why he said that he could relate to the Nazis because they were the ones who lost.
Oh wow, that's pretty deep.
Right. Yeah.
what did he lose?
I guess I mean,
His buck.
according to his biography, like according to his biography, like he was teased often in school for being like his color, right? He was like brown.
Jesus.
And he used to try to like make himself whiter by putting on flour and all that. And
Jesus Christ.
and yeah, eventually he became like very like I guess insecure about it.
Well, I mean,
That's painful.
when you're an African living in Europe, especially at that time, it must have been really disheartening to be so singled out. Like now, being an African in Europe, man, you know.
Yeah, Jackie Akolov. That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Here, I'll put it in the. I know the audience can see this, but
Yeah. Let me just go ahead and
look in the VC chat. Yeah. Jackie Akolov.
Jackie Arklov.
Father was like, oh, sorry, his father was like German or something, and he was born in Liberia of all places. It's so fucking weird, dude.
So he's half Liberian?
Yeah, he's like half Iberian, half German.
Interesting.
An ex-neo-Nazi Yugoslav war mercenary. That's incredible, dude.
That's painful.
Of course he wanted to join the French Foreign Legion. Typical.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that.
You know the French Foreign Legion is like filled to the brim with like neo-Nazis, Slavs, Brazilians who want to be white unironically. Like,
Is it really?
No, I'm being 100% serious actually. Yes.
Yeah, I saw a documentary on it. Like a lot of them. I mean, not much has changed. Like they've always had Nazis in the fucking French Foreign Legion.
No, I remember like they literally conscripted
SS.
German
SS
veterans
officers,
after the war.
Yeah, to Algeria and Vietnam and all that.
Well, it's interesting because I did watch a documentary about a Chinese guy who's like Chinese American, but he wanted to join the Foreign Legion. It was pretty interesting, actually.
Yo, man, I'm Taiwanese American. And I say the N word.
Shout out to Haas real quick. You already know I had to. Look at this.
You should
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry. I said like you should like upload your debate with Haas and just edit everything. It just makes it seem like you destroyed him.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm planning on doing that to like really humiliate the man.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean.
Oh, anyways, as you were saying, piss boy.
Piss boy? What have you been up to, man?
Me, I've just been slaving.
Really?
So I've been muted all the time, because I'm slaving.
No, okay, dude. You can say that all you want, but we both know.
Yeah, I'm Jareer maxing.
No. That guy's based.
Dude, because of you, I now say no.
And you also say yar. Did Tommy tell you how I gave him $5 so I can have VR pass? I PayPal'd him $5.
The Yar pass.
Yeah, I want to say yar with a hard R. Ask him, dude. I'm 100% serious.
Okay, it's like he joins. He's like, hello, I'm Indian.
If he joins, please tell him not to say the ninja word. Because this is.
I was super close to saying it just then.
Please be careful, guys, because I'm hacking on YouTube right now, and
yeah, dude, I remember I used to stream TF2. I used to stream TF2 on Twitch because I used to play like all the time, right? And I was streaming it, and I was getting some viewers, some decent viewers, for TF2 standards, right? And like I forgot I was recording, and like there was a hacker bot on the other team, and I just said the N word like ER, dude.
No.
Yeah. And then I quickly deleted the VOD, but like I didn't care. Like at the time, like I was pretty try hard on like streaming and Twitch, dude. I had a very short gamer name on Twitch. That's how you knew I was try hard, dude.
Oh shit. Your name was like Mr. Fushu or something like that?
No, it was like I used to go by the name Faz, like PHAZ, just on Twitch. I used to be pretty hardcore, dude.
I thought you were gonna say Haas.
Nah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, like you know that Brazilian guy on the server,
Yeah, thirsty.
Thirsty for yeah. He like he keeps posting about this guy named like Martinez Perspective, right? Like he's like some
Martinez
like
perspective.
yeah, keeps talking about him and how like oh he's hacking based, dude. He recently this morning he had a debate with fucking Destiny. I saw it and like Martinez is so retarded. He's like the whole time just putting out quotes, being like, so like this is why genocide is happening because of this quote from some Jewish guy.
What genocide?
Why genocide? It was Martinez perspective
Oh,
and this guy he's like
of course he's Hispanic. Of course.
yeah. And he's like, and like the whole time, right? In like the Q&A, they were like, hey man, you know, some people don't consider Spanish people to be white, right? And he's like, that's so like stupid. We're obviously European.
Was he Spanish or was he like Mexican?
He's like, well, he said he took a DNA test and he's like 90% white.
What country is he in?
Canada.
Canada?
The debate's really boring for a Destiny debate. Like Destiny, he usually like debates really like, you know, angry, far like alt-right people. But Martinez, he's just retarded. He's like super slow. He talks very slow, and he's like yeah. So the Jews are controlling us. And Joe Biden, he said that he wanted whites to be a minority in the U.S. Therefore, they're against
No,
us.
he didn't. He never said that.
Well, yeah, of course. But
Oh, no,
this guy clearly doesn't know that.
Oh no, he did, but the context was taken out. Like Joe Biden, he said something along the lines of like, oh, whites will be a minority by 2050, and that's fine, you know. Well, this is something that he actually said, but it was like, it's just really dumb. And then Martinez brought up the example of like, oh yeah, how like Canada, it's like instead of being like they have more like, I don't know, like they weren't as prideful in terms of like ethnicity anymore. It was more like national. And
Yeah.
and the Destiny, he talks about this is because, you know, and this kind of makes sense. This is because the reason for this is because of what happened during the 60s and 70s with like the terrors and, you know, the Quebec independence. Like now they want to sort of include everyone instead of just singling out the Quebec was in the past, right?
Oh, that makes sense,
And
I
then,
guess. But
I mean, this was it's a pretty boring debate because Martinez is like he doesn't want to listen. He just quotes like he quotes Hitler or some shit, right? And then like he quotes like just retarded shit. And the Destiny is like, okay, tell me one policy that you know they should do to like increase the white population, and he brings up fucking Hungary and how they're increasing their white population by, you know, incentivizing giving birth, right?
White.
But then you take a look at the fucking birth rate in Hungary. It's like 1.41. It's like below replacement, and it's like, how is this gonna fucking work? Like, it's really difficult to incentivize. Like, also, it's really dumb to like incentivize just like one race. Just like, okay, keep producing, you know.
right.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Also, he's one of those guys who thinks like the U.S. should be balkanized.
So ask
So
him.
he's a LARPer.
He wants the U.S. to be he wants all the whites to live in East Virginia.
What? East Virginia?
Am I
Because
welcome?
it's the widest place in
You
all of
mean
the
West
US.
Virginia, not East Virginia?
Oh fuck, you know, I'm
West
not
Virginia's
for the
fucking
audience. I'm not from the U.S., so I don't know.
Yeah, dude. Man, Shenandoah
it's pretty funny.
River, West Virginia.
Nice state.
I'll try to remember some songs that I used to sing.
Really poor. Like, I don't know why he wants them all to go to West Virginia. Like
He
the
w-
white would be the fucking biggest.
It's because it's the widest place.
But
it's-
like, you want to know why it's so white? It's because it's literally exceptionally poor.
It's trash.
Like, dude, it's a really poor state.
Yeah, they break bucks in there apparently. You know, so.
Where did you hear that? Where'd you hear that, buddy? The buck breaking store? Okay, Pistone, stop it.
Dude, I'm an idiot. I thought like Virginia was a flyover state.
I mean,
Turns
it
out
is.
it's literally on the East Coast. I didn't know that it was so close to New York.
Flyover is a cope made by Californians to like because
T
everybody.
flyover.
I was about to say, like, you're just mad you're flyover state ass.
No, I'll come to Colorado
I'm kidding, man. I'll come to
and
Colorado too.
and say hi and then leave and then like the plane ticket's like $2,000.
Oh, jeez, Louis.
Oh yeah, I got my vaccine pass.
Oh, nice, man.
I printed it out and at the international one, so I can and then get killed for being Asian.
You really need to stop with this. Oh, they'll kill you, or I'll be killed. Oh, I'll be this. No, you're gonna be fine, dude.
Yeah, yeah, that's why I don't want to visit. That's why I don't want to visit like Europe. It's like
no
I know
one's gonna
most
kill
European
you.
countries- Most European countries hate Asian. They hate Asian boys. You know.
Look, dude.
So like so I mean yeah, I'll go to the ones that think I'm cool. So like the Czech Republic and Poland.
Oh, you should go to maybe like Netherlands. They like Asians
Maybe
there.
yeah, I think you should chuck the Czech Republic out.
What's
Sorry,
up?
I had to.
Oh my god.
Ah, that was pretty funny, dude. Damn, that man just got roasted.
Hey yo man, he geeking, bro. Was that thing you keep saying? Geeking?
Yeah, geeking. He geeking.
Well, thanks for teaching me. I saw a video on YouTube of like these Polish guys. They were learning AAVE, and they were like, okay, so like we finna go to the store. Like, pretty awesome.
Polish AAVE. I want to see that video.
My Pola.
Yeah.
My Pola. To be fair, you do know that like Poles are the honorary black people of Europe.
Dude, have you seen Polish Haitians?
Yeah, I have.
They look very Polish. And like I made a thread on Int. It's like would they be accepted in Poland? And they're like yes, but they all want to go to France.
Ebonics lessons for
very
white
upset.
people? Is this what you're
When
talking
people
about?
ask me what I miss about
Yeah,
the
yeah, and it's like these Polish people.
United States,
Like,
I
yo, what
often
up?
tell them black people and ebonics. So on today's episode of Cult America, I met up with an African-American rap artist named Blue living in Warsaw and
This man, he said that when I often tell people here in Poland what I miss most about America, I often say black people.
Yeah, it's
Damn.
weird. Have you seen that? Have you seen that other video of like it's like some Polish girl? She's like approaching these black guys, and they're like, and she's like, I love Polish. I love black peoples. I want more black people to come to Poland.
You know something? People think like Polish are
Don't
these,
ask how I
like,
know that video, by the way.
huh? Send me the video if you've seen it. You know, it's
Oh,
funny
I have
because
it downloaded somewhere.
send it. I want to watch it. But the thing is, like, people think Polish people are these like really racist people. They're actually really big civ nats, kind of like Americans are. But to them, it's more religious. Like if you're Christian but like black or Mexican, you'll be accepted into Poland like easily. It has nothing to do with your race. I've noticed that.
But what about base Poland and what Le Pole Face says?
What about base Poland? I don't know. You're Polish. You can tell us, Aspen.
Oh no.
Nah, the thing is, it's like my I'm pretty sure I probably do have family living in Poland, right? And like
They're probably like
I don't
treated
know,
like
apparently,
gods,
like-
dude. They're like, oh my god, the base Christian Asian.
no, dude. Well, how would they be Christian? They're from they're from like Poland was part of like what the Eastern Bloc, so like all the northern areas. They came over, and they're the ones who actually assimilated. It's like the ones who live in the Czech Republic and Poland, and all that. Like they're fine, right? But it's the refugees that came to your countries. They fucked it up, dude. That's why you take a look at like fucking Canada and like the U.S. and like Australia and all that, right? They have like these N-word tier Vietnamese people.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Because they motherfucking refugees, you know? Even though their dicks are probably too small to rape anyone, so they instead sell shitty weed. and they shoot and they kill senators like in Australia.
You know something? I really did enjoy that Vietnamese rap video you sent. When you were sending that copy pasta, there was like a rap beat. It was pretty good. I liked it.
I hate that shit, dude. I hate them so much. They make me feel bad and they make me look bad. Now whenever I go to the US, 50% is gonna be like, okay, hold on, customer coming in.
All right, man, take your time, bro. That's funny, man. Oh shit. Yeah, bro. So, for the two people who are watching my stream, I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna put on this video as I go. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and I'm gonna put on this video, and you guys can watch it. The video is called "Ebonics Lessons for White People." So, if you're white, this is the chance to be cosmopolitan, to learn about things. So here you go, guys. I'll be right back.
And my friend Mark Kaminsky to refresh my impressions on this charming dialect of English.
But you also have to realize the history of the South in America were mostly slaves, so they didn't get education. But they would hear the English words being used, so of course they would use them as best as they can. Hip hop, of course, you know, came from people in poverty who began to invent and create things in a way where it's just they weren't accepted in the regular and the reality of everyone else who had money and opportunities and things that they just didn't have. They took words that meant something and used it in their own way to use their own language, and it would create a code for the people who had the money not to understand what the hell they were talking about. First, we're going to introduce ourselves to each other. So I'm gonna say, what's up? Everybody knows what's up. What's up? Now we say, what up? If you wanna work on accent, you say, what up? I spell it this way so you can actually get the accent.
That is, right?
What up?
So,
What up?
What up?
what up?
Instead of saying, oh, everything's all right, you say, already.
So słuchaj, już. But let's say that, I don't know, you have like a court situation, you're talking to a judge. Would you talk to the judge using Ebonics, or would that be kind of...
That's the problem with Ebonics. The judge wouldn't understand this, especially in America.
Did you have to learn Ebonics, or did you have to learn formal English?
I had to learn formal English.
Okay.
To be really honest with you, I'm from Texas, so it's way worse. Remember I gave you the history that in the South there were more slaves. So our English is completely out of there.
So how important is body language?
Scientific study, without even talking about Ebonics, is 90% of conversation is body language. 10% is what you hear and what you speak. So we express ourselves through our body and our face and our eyes. If you're mad, you're angry. Man, get in my face, dog.
Whether or not we can learn to embrace the cultural feeling that motivates Ebonics, because it's cryptic.
It is.
You're trying to deceive
That's the
people.
word.
Yeah, it's creative. This will be the first time that I ever spoke Ebonics, like with the dude who actually grew up speaking it. And I never did that in the past because it seemed to be a little bit disrespectful. It seemed to be a little bit mocking in a way.
All right, so now I'm gonna talk to Mark in Ebonics only. And it's as if we were friends when we were kids, and now we're adults. Hey, I see you got that 5 on that dodo, kinfolk. You good money.
Hello, yes.
What
It's
it
nice
is,
to
though?
see you too, man. What you're eating. So, tell me, how have you been? Because we haven't seen each other for many, many years, man.
But
Could you maybe elaborate a little bit on that?
on what?
On what you just said?
What's elaborate?
Because
You
I'm
trying
not...
to disrespect me by using big ass
by,
words?
by no means.
Don't do that though.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you work with old people.
Old people.
Yeah, though.
Quite the opposite. I work with predominantly young people.
Man, you gotta stop using these words I don't know.
That means mainly.
Yo, you gonna eat this cookie?
Yes.
I took the cookie first. You can't let me take your cookie.
Put that cookie down.
No!
Can I eat that cookie? Apparently you do. Because in our culture, there's no such situation when someone actually does something without asking, you know?
That's
so
true.
we're not used to that.
It's
you know?
true. Only when they're friends and they eat off each other's plates and drink each
Yeah.
other's vodka. But
Yeah.
if you talking to somebody from the hood like that, man, you don't let him bitch you. He already knows you've been bitched. It's over.
Yo, what it is, dude?
What up, though?
What's up, though? You good?
Chilling?
Nah, I'm alright.
I'm alright. Word. I'm thinking about staying though.
That's
I'm
good.
thinking about staying.
Yo, but you said something like you ain't like something here.
Nah. You need to chill out.
You know what I mean? Cause that Polish people is my people. So if you finna disrespect them, you finna disrespect me. You best remember that if you're gonna stay here. I'm just playing. Yo, I was just fucking with you, homie.
You good?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
I love Poland. I love it for many reasons. For me, it's like the best spot. You know what I mean? I could live here good. The school is good for my kid. I get that paper.
So now you're gonna have a conversation with each other in Ebonics. As street informal as possible.
You're coming over to my house to visit,
Okay.
and we're going to watch a movie together. Yo, who there?
Yeah, me, Ryan.
Yo, why you
Dude,
pounding my door, homie?
dude, because you're my bro, man. Give me some love.
I thought you was the police.
Come on. Nah.
Damn, alright, what we finna watch?
No, it's up to you, man. I would love some gangster shit.
Yo, I gotta ask you a question, homie. Is you hot?
Yeah, I'm just moving around like
Yo, you
shit.
should go to the gym, dog.
Nah, probably. I
You
got
be-
some
you be-
chubby
nah,
shit,
you-
man.
Alright, so we gonna eat popcorn, we gonna watch Scarface.
Yeah.
Alright, what else we gonna do then?
Maybe order some chicken nuggets, man. I love chicken.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah, man. So the best.
Want some crazy shit, homie. Chicken nuggets. Stereotyping ass motherfucker. You stereotyping, dog.
Nah, come on.
I don't know if I could chill with this dude. To be honest with you.
I'm just saying what I like, man.
You know what, dude? I ain't wanna watch
Are you disrespecting me right
Get the
now?
fuck
man?
out of my Get out of
No,
my house,
dude.
dude. I'm gonna
First
watch
you-
this. I'm gonna watch
You
this.
invite me,
movie.
bro, to watch some telly, and then you fucking offend me, man. What's the fucking point?
Alright, so today we learned that Ebonics is about how you feel. It's about being cryptic. It's about deceiving what other people might try to understand. And it ain't about black and white. It's really about being real. Just like would be the case with any other language, like formalities in the Polish language. You know what I'm saying? It's a code. So yeah, it's a code. But in my opinion, that was a tight episode. I had a lot of fun. And I think we finna record more with you, Blue. So all y'all, best go check out the Blue Manic. This my boy right here. He dropped some hot rap, man. You don't even know. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that. We out. Peace.
Hello?
I'm here.
Did Garfield leave?
I don't know.
Oh no, he's still here. So I hope everyone who watched. Okay, there's no one watching my stream anymore. I don't really care. Yeah, man. My name is Dante Chang, and you know, I'm a Chinese American. I live in fucking Albuquerque. Vietnamese.
Why Albuquerque out of all places?
Because it do be a Chinese hotspot, though. Vietnamese or Koreans on weed. Have you seen this video?
No.
I'm back. Sorry about that, boys. You'll never guess the name of the man, the kid. Well, he's a kid, but he's taller than me and looks older than me. I don't know what the fuck they're putting in the Zuma food nowadays. The kid's name was Lachlan. Pretty cool. Anyways.
Did you call him Esquezo or something?
No.
They're gonna say like his name was like Muhammad Wang. I don't know why.
Why do you
Yes.
I
Muhammad?
saw the
Yeah,
video.
so,
Vietnamese sounds like a bunch of springs to me.
I've seen that. Oh yeah, you saw that. Boing, yeah. No, that's okay. Okay, here's my cope. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Like 90 or 75% of the Vietnamese living in the U.S. are. Hold on.
Speaking to me in Vietnamese, it sounds like.
Can I ask a question? All right, when he comes back, I'm about to ask this man a question. How did he do the spring noise so immaculate? He said, boing. I can't even do that shit. Boing. How did he do that? Let's get the frame data reload right
In
here.
Vietnamese, it sounds like. Yeah. So if you speak Vietnamese, man, you're crazy. In a good way. Yo, as much as I really do respect all types of languages, I really think that the Vietnamese language sounds like a bunch of springs. For example, when somebody is speaking to me in Vietnamese, it sounds like. Yeah. So if you speak Vietnamese, man, you're crazy. In a good way.
No! No. Oh god, dude.
But as much as I really do respect all types of languages, I really think that the Vietnamese language sounds like a bunch of springs. For example, when somebody is speaking to me in Vietnamese, it sounds like. Yeah. So if you speak Vietnamese, man, you're crazy. In a good way.
Oh my god, bruh.
This is the happiest time of my life. I just got married 6 months ago. Give it up. Dr. Last name Ho. I'm not fucking with you, huh? Dr. Ho. I'm a comic. This is pure joy. Oh, we're not Koreans? Korean. That means hello in Korean. You know what I'm saying? Give it up, Goop. You all right? Give it up. Vietnamese? Where are the Vietnamese? Vietnamese, right? Right? Kinda gay, right? Kinda gay.
Oh my god. What the fuck? No. Hey, yo, Aspen. Is Garfield you there, bruh? I don't think Garfield's back. What's the craziest language to you, Aspen? Like you heard that language, you're like, what the fuck? The fuck? The fuck?
Probably what the Inuit speak.
How interesting. Tell me more about this. I don't know much about the language. Or you could just ego me.
Just like just go look at how it's like spelled and shit.
So when you saw that, you were like, "Oh, welcome back, dude. Dude, check VC chat." I'm not saying this like to be. I'm not posting this video to be racist. It's just some like, he just kind of reminded me of you a little bit, bruh. No offense, but.
Oh my god, wait, hold on.
Why? No. Okay, yeah.
Once again, we get BTFO'd.
No, it's okay. No. It's okay. Fuck this. I don't know. I was gonna say this.
My cope is that that's a southern accent.
Okay, it's cool, dude. It's fine. But
you can hear it too.
Yeah, I know. But I just want to ask, like in that Springs thing, how did he make the last Springs shit so immaculate? Like it legit was perfect. The way he sounded like a spring. He was like boing. How did he do that? I'm trying to do that right now.
Boing, boing, like that.
Yeah. Bang. I can't do it. Shit.
Yeah. It's like my friends, dude. They, my Cambodian friends, they all fuck like Vietnamese women, and they all were like from the south, right? So they had really gay accents, and then they heard me speak to my parents, and I'm like, whoa, dude, you sound so much better.
Damn, bro. Southerners always stay losing. Southerners are subhuman, like, no matter where they're from, no matter the country. Southern Italians, Southern Vietnamese, Southern Chinese, Southern Japanese, Southern French, Southern Algerians, Southern Spaniards, like, Southern, you know, when I say Southern Americans, Americans, you know, people live in the South, fucking Southern Africans.
South Americans, people who live in Brazil.
Ninjas who be living in Brazil. Southerners are just bad, and like I don't know why people prefer the North in most countries, but you know, more power to them. Southern Europe, fucking Southern Mars, Southern Antarctica, Southern Africa, Bambaataa, and the Zulu Nation. The fuck? That's my impression of
and I have my carbon only.
I hate our diaspora. I hate the Vietnam diaspora. Even though I'm part of it.
Who's the person watching? Hey, if you're watching my stream, could you like tell me who you are? Just write in the chat, please.
Just Aspen on like this Alta.
I'm not like that, nah.
Cambodian accent. I have to hear the Cambodian accent.
Dude, Cambodian sound like that.
Cambodian accent. Let me see. Also, like face will be like, "Oh yeah, Cambodians, they're hot."
Hello everyone, I am Von from Cambodia.
I am Brian from Philippines.
Give me the red pill on these two guys' phenotypes real quick. Where they're from, if they're Chinese or anything like that. Check VC chat. Garfield.
Sure.
VC chat.
Hello everyone, I am Von from Cambodia.
I am Brian from Philippines.
Okay, the Cambodian guy's Chinese. The Cambodian guy's Chinese.
So I'm going to pronounce the words in my accent.
Yeah, he's Chinese. The Cambodian.
If you don't reply, I'm gonna say the word.
Dude, I literally just said yes. I see he's Chinese. I can tell because he's gay.
Okay.
And the Filipino guy.
He's just Filipino.
Yeah, he looks like a Mexican dude.
An English accent, okay?
How do you say?
Trust me, I know my Asians. Okay?
Yeah,
I know my C's.
You know your Asian brothers, and sisters. Yes. Aspen, Garfield be like, whenever he sees an Asian, he'd be like, yeah, he's one of me. I'm one of them. We're all together. How do you say Coca? How do you say Coca? How do you say Coca-Cola in Cambodian?
Cola in Khmer.
Coca-Cola.
I'm not. How the fuck would I know?
Coca-Cola.
Starbucks. Orange.
Orange.
Dude.
Rice.
But yeah, no. Today,
as
I was preparing breakfast, I thought to myself like Pan-Asianism is like retarded.
Why is it retarded?
It doesn't work.
You're all the same people, dude.
Because I don't. That's not true. I don't see myself the same as a Cambodian guy.
I'm joking. Check VC chat, by the way.
I don't see myself equal. Put them all equal would be an insult.
I agree.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I used to post that on Int and be like, damn, Cambodians do like that?
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Guava Juice.
That's literally like what my friends look like.
The one who like wrestle fucked you. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Have you seen the? I think again, still has a picture of my friend. It was him with the shirtless. He's looked black.
That's base, man. That's actually pretty cool. And he LARPed as black.
They're lazy, dude. They're lazy.
Who's
Filipinos, Cambodians, Myanmar people. They're lazy.
I mean,
according to my, they just sleep all day. They're too busy being like, oh, senor.
who cares, dude? Laziness is good.
I feel like a lot of smart people.
Well, there's a
try to
reason why
take
the
on this major, not including
most
myself.
dominant people in their country barely make up 10%
What's a? I feel like a lot of smart people
the
try to take.
population. Yeah.
I mean, like, at the same time,
They get mauled by Chinese.
Chinese people.
They get mauled by the Chinese minority.
I find it cool.
That's,
There's
you know-
like Chinese people in like every single Southeast Asian country. There's not a single Southeast Asian country without Chinese people. You know.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor and search up the 10. I don't know, like billionaires of like Vietnam and compare it to the billionaires of the Philippines.
Billionaires of Vietnam. You know the only billionaire of Algeria is a Kabyle. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's your dad.
Vietnam's only female billionaire.
She's hot too.
Nguyen Thi Pong Thao. That's her name. I just pronounced her name. I'm sorry if I fucking suck. Dick. Her name is...
Is it Nguyen?
Why do
Nguyen Thi... Is it Phương? Oh, Thao, right? Okay. Oh, yeah.
There's 6
It's weird because I
billionaires.
understand what you said.
There's 6 billionaires, but they won't give me their names because they're fucking stupid.
Yeah. But they're all Vietnamese, like they're not Chinese, you know.
Oh, that's good. And like Filipino billionaires are all like Chinese. Filipino.
Like the richest.
Billionaires.
Yeah, they're all like Ronald, like Go.
There's a white guy?
Bartholomew Tan.
Wait, what? Psy siblings. Are the Psy siblings Chinese?
Yeah, size of China. Yeah.
What about Manuel Villar? He has a Spanish name.
No, he's the only Filipino.
What about Enrique
Yeah.
Razon Jr.?
Do some research in his family history.
Okay, let me see. Enrique Razon.
Wikipedia.
He's fucking white, dude. Dude, he's like some Spanish guy. Check VC chat. This is him. And he's a Filipino billionaire.
Right, I think he's Greek. I don't know.
What? Lance Gokongwei?
Yeah, that's Chinese.
Jamie Zobel de Alaya? Is this another They have some Spanish ass names, dude. Are they white or are they like... Again, this is a white guy, dude. How many white people live in not Vietnam, Philippines? What the heck? Look.
It's pretty funny.
I find it funny how they wouldn't intermarry. Tony Tan Kationg.
Yeah, he found a Jollibee. You know, he found a Jollibee.
Is he Chinese?
Yes, of course.
Andrew Tan.
His name.
Tan is a Chinese last
Obvious.
name. Yeah. Ramon Ang. Thai siblings. T siblings. I don't know, Thai. How did the story make you feel angry?
Fucking go. Yeah, and they all start seething. Nope, not yet.
Hello, Anthony's mom.
Con về bây giờ nhá. Con không muốn gì đâu.
Nghe chuyện gì đấy?
Không nghe chuyện gì đâu.
Nói chuyện nào mà nói chuyện kiểu ý?
Vâng, giờ. Con đi được chưa hay là con?
Đây đi.
Ok, chào mẹ nhá.
Hello, Miss Koo.
It's not Miss Koo.
That's not your mom?
Java.
Harvard
One
is
second.
hard. Okay.
On this major, not including myself.
You can make a lot with any degree here.
What's up, guys? It's Sean. Today I'm at Harvard University, and I'm
Hey,
going
what's
to
up, you
try to
there?
get students'
Yes.
majors by asking a few questions.
Yeah.
This is
Oh, her
purely
last name isn't
fun, so
Koo.
don't destroy me in the comments. And if you want to play along, feel free
What is
to
it like?
comment
Descendant.
Nguyen.
Nguyen?
No.
down below
Oh.
with your
Yeah.
guesses. With all that being said,
Yeah, she has like the
let's
most
get into
common
it.
like name,
What's your
like the
name?
entire country. Like her
What
full
year?
name is just like pretty much like
First
Joseph.
question: if you had to describe
So-
your major as an animal, what would it be? That's a good question.
You know, my grandma on my paternal side,
Mm-hmm.
on my dad's side, sorry, her name was Nguyen. Pretty cool, huh?
Lin Wen?
Yeah. So they're two different names. They just happen to have, yeah. So it's like a different tone. So like that technically means they're two different names. So Nguyen.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You know, I had a. That's interesting because I had someone in my family. His name was literally Penis.
What?
That's true. It's true. I'm being 100% serious.
They know their way around Australia and all that place, you know, they're smart. Head size is like range of like 1 to 2.
It's a big range too.
That's what I'm doing it, exactly.
Third question.
That's interesting,
What
dude.
is a common stereotype about your major?
You're super competitive.
Yeah, like I know an Indian guy named Fu Man.
Focus on a task for like a long period of time. That game is dry.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess now. Is it computer science?
Nah, bro, come on now. These things aren't getting paid 100K, bro. I don't think so. Using your hands.
Engineering.
No.
Oh no. Okay, what is it? What is it?
Neuroscience.
Oh damn. Have a good one. I'm 0 for 1. Let's move on to the next person.
Stone.
What's your name? And
Yes.
What year are you?
I am Elizabeth, and I am.
First question. What is a common
Wait, so was it your uncle
stereotype about your major?
who had that name?
Yeah.
Second question. If you had to estimate, what is the starting salary for your major?
Maybe like 50 to 100,000.
Dude, there's so many like Asian people, dude.
First
Like,
question. Salary-wise,
it's over.
It's also like big.
There, you said there's so many Asian people where? Just in the world or in New Zealand?
No, like I'm outside.
Well, yeah, because you should go out and mingle with them, dude. You should actually get more active in your community. You know what I mean? I'm sure you are, but like, get more.
I don't. I
more
just walk
active.
around. I feel like driftwood. Just in the ocean, in the sea, doing nothing.
Yeah, man. Alright, guys. For everyone who's watching or did watch, I'm going to have to end the stream right now. Thank you for being here, and peace.
Good night.